to talking about this amazing capsule of getting our sexy back, right? And Fola was sharing with us how she had the amazing results. And I'm going to if you didn't get to see the picture, and we can provide like a little slideshow. I'm going to do a little slideshow that has pictures of all the foods that different people have made that you can do this weight support program with any food program. We happen to have one person that stated they didn't follow the food program that Fola is referring to, but still lost 56 pounds, guys. So it is possible. Now, what has been told to us by the person who formulated this is Dr. Ramos. She says your best results if you are obese, if you need to lose 50 plus pounds, guys, it is best to follow the food program. Why? Because I just told you about results of people who has kept it off for nearly a year now. One I think is about 8 months, and the other one I think is about a year. So if you want those results of keeping it off and not playing the yo-yo game, just go in there and get after it for about 4 to 8 weeks, and then just think the rest of time, then you're going to go to another phase and you'll be okay. So don't worry. But if you want to do the paleo diet or the Weight Watchers or I'm just going to cut back on not eating fried foods and more vegetables. I'm just going to do this or I'm just going to do that. That's fine. You can still use the capsule. If you want to say, I just want to see if it works with me the normal way, that's fine. You can do it. But me, I am going to go all the way because I want to be able to show my results of following, and plus I'm going to grow personally. So Fola, could you kind of give us some ideas of how you came up with all these amazing recipes? Do you happen to have some that you could show us?
I don't have any on my screen at the moment that I can actually share.
Okay.
Make sure that I prepare that for the next session. But what I did is I just went on a journey of discovery. All of this has been a journey of discovery. Some of the foods I've never heard of. I've never heard of quinoa. I think it's a sarenso flour. I'd never heard of that, so I had to Google it. And I found out that was buckwheat, and I found buckwheat flour in my local store. There were just so many things that I'd never really heard of. I mean, I didn't know how to make almond milk. I didn't know that making almond milk would be so cost effective. So a lot of the recipes were things that I found courtesy of YouTube. YouTube is such an amazing platform. People share so much there. Vegetarians, vegans, Africans, Nigerians, people from South America. They make little videos and share them. And that's what I've used to learn. So I've gone onto YouTube, found out how to make almond milk, and I made almond milk. I went onto YouTube and I found out how to make quinoa and how to make quinoa jollof rice. Jollof rice is something that's eaten in West Africa. It's more of a celebration meal. So I found out how to make jollof rice with quinoa. Amazing. I didn't even know it was possible. And I love the taste of it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I mean, I'm aware of kale. My mother eats kale. We've been using kale at home for a while for spinach stew because I was probably more than I am now iron deficient. So I'm aware that kale and spinach are very high in iron. Didn't particularly like kale. It's quite a bit tougher than spinach, notwithstanding. I made some kale spinach stew, a great accompaniment with quinoa jollof rice. I've just tried different things. I mean, I'd never really eaten red peppers, never been crazy about salads, never even tasted a red pepper, believe it or not, but I used to say I didn't like them other than blending them. And all of a sudden it was like, yes, I like lettuce. All slices of red pepper on top. Actually, I like cress. Boom, salad comes available. And add some color. Somebody adds a recipe to make some dressing. They made a lemon and olive oil dressing, and I thought, well, I can do that. And I added some pepper to it to give it a nice kick. And lo and behold, a wonderful salad dressing. And I've just been watching what other people have been doing and modifying the recipes in a way that I can actually handle them. And my husband has actually come on board as well. He's thinking about what he can eat, how he can amend recipes. I mean, I love okra, so I've been making some okra and having some tomato stew on top of that with quinoa. You know, so I've really just been trying to incorporate as much of the foods as possible. I haven't got there 100%, but believe you me, I am so much further along in 2 to 3 weeks than I have been in my life.
Wow.
So my lifestyle plate has changed by 40%. And this is for somebody who said they do not like more than 5 fruits or 5 vegetables. I mean, I had avocado in my smoothie. Avocado smoothie is absolutely beautiful. I don't even know what eating an avocado tastes like. I just can't put it in my mouth at this moment. But it's fantastic in a smoothie. So I've had avocados in my smoothie. I've had cherry in my smoothie. I've had kale in my smoothie every day. Today is the only day in 17 days of being on the capsules that I've not had a smoothie. You know, and my husband has stuck it for 17 days. That has not happened, and I've tried, believe you me.
Wow, that is so amazing. Thank you so much for your testimony. One question I would like to ask you. So you kind of probably already hit it, but I want to hit it again. So tell me how you really feel trying something, I don't want to say trying something new, but how do you feel now knowing that you accomplished this task, the beginning process of getting healthy again, getting your sexy back?
Really, really, really thrilled. I mean, I'm sure when you pick up some of the images that are available, you'll see that I've just been doing some crazy things. I mean, I was in Bluewater Shopping Centre, which is one of the largest shopping centres in the United Kingdom, and I saw this model wearing this really flimsy nightwear negligee type thing, and she was advertising J'adore perfume, and I just jokingly kind of did the sanguine shape thing by the side of it, and it was simply because of how I was feeling. Now some people say, well, I don't have that much to lose in terms of weight or inches, but everybody's sexy is different. For me, I had a washboard stomach for most of my teens and my 20s, and then the weight piled on, and that changed, and I want that back. I want to be able to see those muscles. I want to be able to see those lines. I want to get rid of those 6 inches around my stomach, and 2 of those inches have already gone. And that's in 2 weeks. And that's just by changing what I've been eating and taking this amazing capsule. Now, for me, I feel the same way that somebody who might have lost 6 inches feels. I'm on top of the world. I feel great. I'm noticing the difference in my clothes. Even my upline will say that one of my outfits that she had to help me put on in Las Vegas, because I couldn't get it down and I couldn't get the zip up, I put it on unaided, and there's space around the waist. That's the difference in a short space of time. And that's by only making a 40 to 50% adjustment in my diet. Imagine if one went all the way.
Wow. That is awesome. And if nobody else can understand that, you understand those feelings and emotions. And that's what we identify with, right? We identify with those feelings and emotions, even that I was speaking in the beginning. Also, I would like to introduce you to another amazing individual that I had the pleasure to meet. Her name is Chun Oki.
Okay.
Please, okay. June, okay.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, awesome. And she is a book writer. She is a fireball. You can tell by the way her hair is, which is gorgeous, that she's fired up to win, guys. She is fired up to win. And so I want to ask you, have you got started on the capsule?
Oh, yes. Thank you very much, Tankiva. It's been amazing knowing you. So much energy, so much awesome energy.
Thank you.
I need to get on to capsule. But you know, this tea has been amazing for me. It is so much easier for me because my husband told me, Sheon, just take it easy. You don't need to lose anything. You know what it is like when your husband is saying, oh, no more, no more. And then you're saying, okay, just a little bit more. For the 4 days that I did the capsule, I've lost about half an inch around my waistline, which is absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And now, immediately after this holiday, and I'm looking at starting seriously from tomorrow, doing my twice a day, morning, afternoon, to get on with it. But 4 days, half inch, I'm loving what I'm getting. I am loving what I'm getting.
That's good. Do you see, how do you feel when it comes to your energy from the ingredients?
Oh, my energy, you know, I've always been full of energy anyway. But I think maybe that was part of the reasons I was piping it down because I was feeling much, 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 much more hyper.
You say much, could you repeat that?
The energy level is more. It's making me feel hyper.
Oh, I see.
I'm taking it easy, right? So one thing I've seen also is your energy level is up, your mood is, you know, it's
right.
your mood, right? And maybe another thing is because you're getting results, you're really feeling great about yourself because the results are amazing, seriously amazing, amazing.
Good, good. Thank you so very much. And we look forward to hearing more about your journey. I want to tell you that the ingredients that I am using, it's a different capsule, but it has made a big difference in my life to the point of tears. I love to dance. I love to dance. And so sometimes my friends get married and I go and I try to dance a half of, I remember the last time, maybe 4 years ago, I tried to dance and I only made it through one half of the song, maybe 1/4 of the song. My knees were hurting. My back was hurting. My energy level was very reduced. I have arthritis so bad. Some people refer to it as RA, rheumatoid arthritis. And so I also got into a car accident. So my L1 and L5, it radiates. Sometimes it just goes, woo, and it lays on a nerve and just causes a lot of issues and problems. And so I start taking one of the capsules, not this particular capsule, but another formulation. And let me tell you, within 6 hours, guys, the mental clarity was like a flower opening up in fast motion. And I was sitting at my computer and I was like,
Wow.
whoa. It didn't have the effect of like pharmaceuticals, but it was so amazing. And I'm like, oh my goodness. And then another thing that I have been having, a point where my grandson knocks on the door and wakes me up. If that doesn't happen, I don't get woke up. So this sleep is good for health. It makes you feel better. Let me tell you, I would say by 48 hours, I noticed a big difference in my pain at night. The pain would wake me up at night. And I didn't, you know how you know something's different, but you don't know what it is, and that's what it was. I was sleeping all night, and the pain was not waking me up. So herbal ingredients, what they do is they adapt to your body based on the needs that you have. That is why they're called adaptogens, but they also stay in your system and continually work for your body. And your brain knows what needs to be fixed first. So it goes through the body and it uses those ingredients and those herbs to help you. And so it's good for just the generalized health. You want to take this. So as you're doing your weight support system, you could take this capsule in addition to it, and it's going to make it even better. I also noticed, because I didn't have the capsule that is for weight support, so I noticed that I started burning inches. I did notice that a lot. And I'm trying to think of anything else. Oh, and so by the 6th day, when I went to the wedding, I was able to dance like 5, 6, 7 songs, chase my grandson completely around because he's 16 months and he thinks he can rule the world. And so he's just running around and I'm chasing him and chasing him. I'm able to clean my house. I used to couldn't, if I would clean just my bedroom, right? Clean, I'm talking about, clean the bathroom, vacuum the floor, pick up things and situate things just in my room. I would be in the bed for 2 days with pain. I would have to pay for it. And so I would have to choose, okay, do you want to pay for it? So now I'm able to go downstairs, clean the kitchen, come upstairs, clean my room, wash clothes. I'm like, so I would say that 100% of my life is better. And I continue to say to Dr. Ramos, thank you. I can now do household chores again. I don't have an excuse. I don't have an excuse.
And save money.
Yes, and so the ingredients and my spikes, I have low blood sugar. So my spikes, I can't remember the last time when I had a low blood sugar spike where, oh, I'm getting weak, I better eat something. Oh, give me something sweet, or I don't have that anymore. But I hadn't thought about it either until one day I was like, that hasn't happened in a while. And so that is the benefits of herbal ingredients. They adapt to your body. So now I'm excited about doing the weight support food program. I'm really excited about that. And yes, I already started. I did some bike riding yesterday. Because I have rheumatoid arthritis, it's hard for me to do a lot of walking and jogging. So I may have to choose swimming, that type of thing. So that is pretty much my story on how the ingredients are helping me. Get back with the person who gave you this information, please, and allow them to tell you what the ingredients are. If I am the one that shared this with you, feel free to ask me. I will be happy to provide you a list of what the ingredients are, as well as the next thing that I wanted to quickly dive into for 5-minute economy to be. I have 2 minutes left. I really appreciate you coming and joining. And if you have anything that you want to learn, more information, get back with the person who shared this with you and just go out there and get your sexy back as far as who you are, as well as your wallet. Thank you so much. And you have an awesome, amazing day. It says I have less than a minute left. If you guys want to come back in an unrecorded part, we can do that. It's up to you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.